Okay, well, I'm obviously a little bit in denial about the fact that you have this contagious thing. So anyway, I'll keep you out of the video. Yeah, so I've been telling you little stories about my dad, some of which are maudlin, but this one's cute. I loved Star Trek, the original series, as a child, as much as I do now, although without all the fancy words and analysis about the brilliant mix of primary and secondary colors and early 60s sensibilities. Anyway, the point is, yes, my dad and I wrote letters to protest when they canceled Star Trek. Honey, you're on YouTube, so pay attention. And let's do the ring. Ooh, the ring of the vaping pen. So my dad's letter was like, "Dear, to whom it may concern, my daughter and I, maybe," or I don't know, something about really. It was a very civil letter. And my letter, I was like 6 or 7. I was still living on Ashby Avenue. My letter was, "Don't cancel Star Trek," or something like that. The words I remember is that I will picket you. My dad kind of talked to me about whether this was the kind of rhetoric I wanted to use. Little did I know I would eventually get a degree in the rhetoric department, which is really more like interdisciplinary humanities, guys. Because basically you just slap the word rhetoric of on something, and poof, it's rhetoric. Yeah, I was going to get a master's or PhD in rhetoric of evil, which would have been my attempts to figure out why there is evil in the world, whereas my late husband, Claude Steiner, paraphrased my aspiration that I wanted to figure out, why are people mean? Because when I was a kid, people were mean to me. You know, when I was a little girl, my parents' friends thought I was like really like the prettiest thing ever, which was really nice and it's probably part of my self-esteem, but it created a kind of whiplash when I went to school and I was considered one of the least pretty girls. Because nose. Let's see if we can get a nose in there. Okay. No. Well, I think really it would have been theories of evil. It would probably have been something like rhetoric of theories of. I mean, when you're writing a dissertation, you don't have to slap the word rhetoric of on it. But I would have been studying theories of evil, but with my grand aspirations, the point would have been to create my own theory of evil, because I never wanted to be a scholar for scholarship's sake. I always wanted to be a philosopher in my own right, like Professor Dreyfus, whose connection with whom I am not of yours. I am not going to specify, you scoundrel. Hubert Dreyfus, not the other one. What's the other one's name? You know he has a twin brother, right? They wrote an essay about artificial intelligence together. Okay, it looks like we gotta stop. Well, actually we don't have to, but glasses. Okay, let's do the selfie without the glasses. I have no idea how bad I look today, folks. We're recovering from an accident and I ended up with PTSD. He had other consequences. This is the nose that disqualified me from being a pretty girl when I was growing up. Which, when it goes with a small chin, if a woman has a big nose and a small chin, it's the big nose that means her unattractive. If the man has it, it's the small chin. And that's a quote from The Glass Menagerie by Tennessee Williams, not the analysis, just the reference to the gentleman caller. The Tennessee Williams character asks if he's handsome. No, the mother asks if he's handsome, and the Tennessee Williams character says, his large nose is balanced by a small chin. That's probably my dad and I probably have opposite of problems. He was a redhead with a small chin, so he couldn't get as many girls attention, and I just had the big nose. My haircut was fine.
Watch some.
Except nobody considered me a blonde except my parents. Dirty blonde. Yeah. What do you want to watch? Cheers.
No.
What do you want to watch? Alt media.
No.
I can't say the word alt online. People will have a mistaken idea. We watch nice gays and lesbians who talk intelligently about politics. Yes, can you watch what?
Impeachment.
Sure. Let me press stop, please. Well, this is not a political video. No more about politics in this video.
Thanks.
Vaping pen. I know it's not good for you because of the vitamin E acetate. I hope they fix that. I shouldn't be vaping, but hey, I just quit drinking. So yay me. I actually almost went to the liquor store just to get some wine because of a lot of chronic pain. My spine is really out of alignment big time after the accident. But I didn't. Actually, God said to go because I did my procedure where I asked James McAvoy and Julianne Moore and the blue lady who's the goddess and whatever on the Time magazine cover. It's a whole thing. Okay, that's all. Thumb in the shot. Boom in the shot. Boom in the shot. Hey, you got your thumb on the camera. Dilbert Brain. Dilbert, keep that word in mind.